Hey everybody, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And we have a deck that I have been getting bombarded, if you see what I did there, with this request from a certain user in our Discord channel. And I'm finally going to get around to throwing together a version of it, really to make them happy and to appease them and build it in a way that I feel like it can actually be potentially built in. So, but real quick, before we hop into today's deck, as always, want to remind everybody to please hit that subscribe button, that like button, that bell icon. Check out all the cool links in the description down below. Join the Discord. That link is down there in the description. And also leave a comment letting us know what you want to see in a future video. And we'll try our best to make it happen sooner than later. So with that being said, let's hop right into today's deck. We are playing Yorion Bombardment. So this deck was requested, not this version per se, but a mono red Yorion build was requested by one of our friends in the Discord by the name of ButterGod. And so what we're going to do is we're going to see what we can do with mono red Yorion. Luckily, we have the land available to make this a little bit easier to be able to cast Yorion. Since we are playing Historic, we do have Sacred Foundries that we can play. We have Clifftop Retreats, and then we have access to the new Needleverge Pathway land, which is one of the new flip lands from Zendikar Rising. So we essentially have 12 ways to produce white mana for our one white card that we're playing. But we'll really come back to that later. So what we're trying to do, obviously, as you can see, we have a ton of artifacts and we have red, a lot of control based cards and colorless cards. And we're trying to just ramp into these expensive cards as what we typically do. And what you will notice real quick is we don't actually have our favorite combo in the form of Blood Sun and Lotus Field. We are just trying to do it the old fashioned way with artifact ramp. So let's see what we can do. We have 4 copies of Guardian Idol. This is a ramp spell, could potentially become a 2/2 creature that needs to block or maybe even get in there to deal damage if we need to. 4 copies of one of our favorite cards, Maze Mind Tome. This is again to dig for either ramp or answers or bombs. It's just going to let us draw cards, it's going to let us gain life. This again is one of the best cards I think in M21. Mind Stone, 4 copies of this as well. Again, another 2-mana ramp spell. Lets us draw a card later on. We have 3 copies of Anger of the Gods. Anger of the Gods, again, it's great for aggro. It deals 3 damage to everything. If anything dies that turn, they get exiled. So it doesn't help feed the graveyard if they're on like a blue-green aggro plan and happen to be playing Uro. If we're able to remove all of their tiny creatures from the game, they're not going to be able to recur anything out of their graveyard. Another cool card here from Zendikar Rising is the Skyclave Relic. It's a 3-mana indestructible artifact that actually taps for mana of any color. And the cool thing is if we happen to have extra mana and we can pay the additional 3 mana to kick it, we actually get 2 additional copies that come into play tapped. So 6 mana to make 3 mana rocks that tap for any color. This also could potentially help fuel out Yorion if we need to get that white mana. We have 3 copies of Storm's Wrath. Storm's Wrath, again, removal spell, mass removal for creatures and for planeswalkers. It deals 4 damage to everything. Hedron Archive, awesome ramp card. 4-mana artifact, taps for 2 mana. And then later on, if we run out of action and we just need to get some more steam going, we can tap 2 and sack it to draw 2 cards. And then, again, Lithoform Engine from Zendikar Rising. This card is so busted. It's not something that you're going to see in a lot of competitive decks, but when you're trying to do ridiculous things, this is the card that's going to enable it. So this Lithoform Engine, 4-mana artifact, for 2 mana, tap it, copy an activated or triggered ability. For 3 mana and tap it, copy an instant or sorcery. And then for 4 mana and tap it, copy a permanent spell that you're casting. So we can cast Haphazard Bombardment, and then while that's on the stack, we can pay an additional 4 mana, copy Haphazard Bombardment, and then have an extra copy of it. So that's what we're going to try to do. We also are going to do 4 copies of Sunbird's Invocation. This is going to allow us to put out really just so many cards, because we're going to be casting spells, and then this is going to trigger and say reveal cards from the top of your library equal to the converted mana cost of the spell you just cast, and then you can play a spell that costs that or less. So if we cast a Star of Extinction, for example, for 7, while we have Sunbird's Invocation, we're going to reveal the top 7 cards, and we can cast any one of those cards that cost 7 or less. Really, really cool. We didn't really touch on Haphazard Bombardment, but we've played this so many times. We'll go over it again. When this enchantment comes into play, we get to put 4 counters on 4 non-enchantment permanents that our opponents control. And then at the beginning of our end step, if 2 or more permanents have counters on them still, we destroy one of them at random. So we essentially do this until they only have 1 permanent that has a counter on. We have a couple copies of Ugin, the Ineffable. This is going to allow our artifacts and colorless spells to be 2 cheaper. It's also going to allow us to make 2/2s from the top of our library. And then when those tokens leave the battlefield, we actually get the cards that are under them. Or we can actually destroy target permanent that is 1 or more colors for the -3 ability. Star of Extinction, really good for mass removal, land destruction, planeswalker removal. Since we're playing so much ramp, we can ramp up to 7 mana relatively easy, and then hit one of their lands and destroy all of the creatures in play. And if they've just been going all in, dropping as many creatures as they can, this is just going to wipe everything and might get him to concede. And again, this visual glitch, we're playing 3 copies of Ugin the Spirit Dragon. This is a super busted card. Obviously, you know what it does. The main ability that everybody hates is the -X to exile each permanent with converted mana cost X or less. That's 1 or more colors. And then we have 3 copies of Ulamog. When you cast it, get to exile 2 permanents. Yeah. So we're going to wrap this up with 32 lands because we are on an 80 card deck. You know, typically see 24 lands in a 60 card deck. That's 40% of the deck. So we are going to keep the same ratio here. 32 lands is 40% of an 80 card deck. So that's what we're going with. And yeah, so you might see the 1 card sideboard here. That is the Yorion. That is our companion. So nothing crazy going on there. So we are going to see what we can do with this deck. Now, I do have a couple quick announcements. So actually, friends with another content creator that I really recommend you guys checking out, StriderStone. I'll put his contact information down in the bottom. But we were actually talking about decks that we have coming up, and it looks like me and him actually have this same deck coming out today, and we almost built almost identical copies of this deck. So it's actually pretty crazy. He's a big fan of land destruction and doing kind of crazy things in Historic, as am I. And that's why I definitely recommend that you go check out StriderStone's channel. Again, link down below, because he is a great content creator. He streams a lot. He puts out YouTube content every day as well. And I think he streams like on Twitch 5 or 6 times a day. So again, go check out his channel. Again, he's a fun follow. He does a lot of cool stuff in his channel. And also, we have a new patron, and I would love to give a shout out to Divided by Zero. So thank you so much, Divided by Zero. I hope to see you in the Discord here soon. Can't say thank you enough for that. Thanks for supporting the channel. So with that being said, let's hop right into the gameplay, see how we do, and we will see you guys at the wrap-up. Yorion. Bombardment. It's happening. It's gonna happen. All right. What a name. WT6433. Right. This is a pretty decent hand. Get behind this. We have both the white that we need for our 1 white card. Gonna get some ramp going. Not too fond of playing against... I'm gonna throw down that. Let them think we're on some kind of crazy Boros plan. When in reality, we're not. Oh, this is the hammer deck, huh? Okay, well. I guess them equipping a hammer here is too much game because we can't kill it after that. Relic Axe. 3/2, okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Tap out for us. My friend, tap out for us. Oh, it's a 5. It's not even a 4 anymore. Oh, no. Oh, it's because... Okay, never mind. Because of the +2/+2. Got a little nervous for a second. Alright, so if we do 1, 2, 3, 4... Enough. Oh, we gotta just do it this way. Yeah, we'll take a land. Oh no, we don't need to stop anymore. Alright, what's next, my friend? What's next? Reese the Redeemed. I wonder if they watched any of our videos where we played Reese. Yep. 2 mana to equip and 2 mana to cast. Okay. I mean, we're just gonna run out Ugin here. I think killing this is more important. Hopefully they only have like God's Willing. Nice. Nice. It's a good thing with them mostly playing, or they're going to be playing all warriors. So we shouldn't have to worry about any instant speed creatures unless there's just some instant speed creature that I missed. Alright, so this is only 2 mana. That's really, really good. Alright, let's go ahead and get a Yorion into our hand. We're doing it. We're living the dream. Alright, Reese. We're gonna draw. Right, they're gonna equip. Probably equip again. If they equip again, I think we kill it. Ugin, you have lived a great life. Oh. Well. Do we? Let's just see what we get here. I mean, we don't want to be that person, right? I don't want to be the spider that just plays with the fly. I want to just get to the end. Good game, WT. Good game. Alright, well, going into game 2. And we do it. We're going to hydrate. We are going to hydrate. Pretty excited for some news that I'll get to share with you guys soon. I mean, it's nothing big or anything. It's just cool. Just a cool little thing that got worked out. But you'll know soon enough. Alright, Katorix 2. Playing a Lurrus deck. We need to ramp. Need red mana. Oh, and they're playing probably the unbeatable Lurrus deck. Alright, well. I'm not saying that this deck is unbeatable. I'm just saying it's probably unbeatable for us. Oh yeah, especially with the Selfless Savior. We need to draw a an anger right now. I know we can't cast it right now, but right now. I guess potentially we could ramp to Ugin, take him out that way, but I think we die before we get to 8 mana. Because we're only 1 ahead right now and then 2 ahead, so we'd have to live to turn 6. Okay. I mean, that kind of gets us there. Take a look. Maybe if we hit Baby Ugin? Yeah, I think we keep that. That actually gets us there on turn 5 instead of turn 6. Alright, so, okay. Okay. We're at 11. We don't really stand to... Do we draw a card here? Do we put Yorion into our hand? No, I think we're going to draw. 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as they don't have another Stone Coil Serpent, and I feel bad even bringing it up, we should be fine. Okay. Draw a card. Wow. Okay. -3. Stone Coil stays at 1. We don't wipe their board. They still have a Stone Coil, but all right. So if that would have been the core aura version of that deck, we probably would have just immediately lost. But, all right. Yeah, super surprised that we got the, I guess, the watered down version of the mono white Lurrus deck. Ooh, TARDIS. They're going first. I wonder if their deck is bigger on the inside and they have more than 60 cards, but it only shows that they have 60 cards. That would be the real tech. Or every time he draws, his deck just stays 60 cards. That'd be pretty humorous. Oh, there he is. Finally, he's come to the table. Alright, well, this is not a great hand. I don't know if we can keep this. We don't have anything to play until turn 4. This is better-ish. I said ish, so we're still not better. So we just get Thought Seized our Mind Stone. Maybe they're dumb and take Ulamog? I doubt that, though. You 100% take Mind Stone here. There's not even a question. Not even a question. There's no sense in playing this Blast Zone yet because it can't add counters until we have 2 other land in play. So what is that noise I'm hearing? All right, there goes Bombardment. because again, we're miles from Ulamog. Look, they're down to 12 already. Alright, so they have a village rights in their hand, 100%. We're going to go ahead and just do this for one now so we can pass our turn and not have to click on next a whole bunch. Here comes the village rights on their token, because the token replaces itself with the Young Pyromancer. My kid's in there blowing on the trombone in his band class right now. So we're not really going to do anything yet. We're going to assume they can maybe Thought Seize us again with this Yorion. They hit this Yorion, I mean. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. We go down to 12. This is just a slow, grindy game, and that's all that they have to do. They don't have to overcommit or anything like that, which is good and bad for us. They don't really know that we're playing any white mana or any white. I mean, they know we have Yorion, but we actually could Starve Extinction next turn if they play. Well, they can't cast Kroxa. I was gonna say if they could somehow get Kroxa onto the board permanently, we would discard Yorion. All right, so we're down to 9. Priest of the Forgotten Gods, okay. I mean, so we're definitely doing this. Good thing is if they have village rights, which we know they do, the token will come into play before the Starve Extinction hits. I'm assuming they have a claim. If they hit a land, they actually get to Kroxa. That's fine. Hold on a second. Oh, we can't even play it. Yeah, so land gets them Kroxa. We discard Yorion. We'd sack Mindstone. Okay. They haven't hit any claim to fames yet. We have 8. I think we draw. I think we want to Haphazard Bombardment more than we want this Be good. I don't mind gaining the 2 life. This invocation is going to be permanent. They can't deal with it. What? What? They conceded? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, a little confused as to why he conceded, because the game was not over, but I understand why he did it. We get to go first, but we don't have to play till turn 4 again, so we have to mulligan. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. We have 2 white mana here. We're gonna put back a mountain. These lands are sweet. We're gonna keep. Let's see what we're playing against. OP Sing. Or OPSing. Oh man, you can hear the trombone in the background. Alright, we're gonna play this. So we have our 2 white sources for Yorion. So are we playing against big red? I would imagine it's not like mono red goblins or aggro red because they're playing Fabled Passages. Oh, okay. Playing like some kind of Is It Spells deck? Alright, well, let the card advantage begin. Oh, Godzilla. Oh no. There goes Tokyo. Go, go, Godzilla. Ooh. Oh. They're playing Pokemon over there. Let's go ahead and just draw a card. Sunbird's Invocation is pretty sweet. This just puts the land into their hand, right? I wonder if they're going to get like a... Okay, no. Alright, let's gain some life. Let's play a Mind Stone. And let's say go. I wonder if it's worth it to... Because they could be playing Mutate. So maybe... No, I feel like they would have mutated on to kill one of these already. You're at 21. You have to have something. Ooh, Anger of the Gods? We're gonna try it. I don't see this resolving. Okay. I'm very surprised that this resolved. Oh, they have a kill spell. Barrier Breach? What is this? Okay, got it. You got it. We're gonna scry at the end of their turn. To the top. Don't like that. And hit us down to 20. Scry, scry, scry. Yeah, we're gonna keep. Do you have another counter, another removal? I'd really, really like to hit some land here. This Farfinder's not really doing anything. We're still at 20. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think they have something. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's good. Got rid of a blue. We're gonna take 5. So let's go and scry. Gain 4. We'll go to 19. So we're only gonna take 1 this turn. Yeah, we definitely want another land. We want to have at least 1 extra mana open, I feel like. I feel like this is the kind of deck that we might be seeing our opponent playing Censor or something to that effect. They're just playing Teamer. I had to make sure that that Triome was the Teamer Triome and not the, they're gonna unsummon? Kind of feel like, oh, because they get a land. Yeah, that makes sense. Good play, my friend. Let's hit the duel. That'll work too. So I mean, the deck's doing work. They have another Triome. Okay. Farfinder goes and gets a land for next turn. It's really, really cool art. I really like this. Got them another forest. All right, so I don't think we actually want to. Six. Yeah, this will work. So we're just gonna cast this normally, cast this, and then yeah. Guess we'll bring Yorion to the table. Get rid of that forest that they're playing. This is working pretty well. Pretty happy with this deck. They're getting all the lands, though. They're not making this easy. Alright, let's go ahead and scry something good to the top. Don't need that. Could argue for keeping that, but this bombardment was actually a really good draw. So we don't even care about the Farfinder. Yep, there we go. Good game. Good game, my friend. Well, bombardment is the word. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bombardment. Rush burn. Opponent goes first. What an interesting hand. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, this is so close. I think we're gonna keep. I regret. Oh, more retreats. Nice. Oh, we're gonna get the turn 3 Muxus. It looks like it. To see a mountain here. Cranko, okay. Looking okay, looking okay. Come on, deck. There we go. That's what's up. Start over. Let's start this game over. Cycle. Okay. I'm glad we could go through that together. Now, and here's where the deck just gets stupid. So it's either a Muxus or oh, okay. I did not expect that. Oh, it's okay. They had the Skirt Prospector. I was gonna say either Prospector or Muxus. We will. Yeah, let's do it this way. Mindstone into Hedron Archive. Into Guardian Eye. That's a lot of mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so no Muxus, that's good. Let's get rid of Skirk Prospector and I guess the Ringleader. My gut's telling me to get rid of a mountain, but alright, so they get a free cycle here. Pretty good draw for a land. So we're going to oh, we should have attacked first. Dang it. Should have attacked. How many Muxuses did we hit? We hit 0 Muxuses, are you kidding me? I definitely should have attacked first. That was 100% a misplay. Alright, Trashmaster. Fine with that. Give haste? No, just +1/+1. Let's draw a couple cards. It was a good card to draw. 4. We're gonna make sure we spend this mana. -4. Yep, you get all of the artifacts. Feel free, my friend. Oh, it feels so good to beat goblins, doesn't it? Well, we haven't won yet. We're about to, though. So we're gonna leave Yorion back just in case. They just aren't even playing Muxus. Okay. Maybe they have 2 in their hand. Nope. No Muxus. Good game. And they actually let us attack. Good game again. Whew. Boy, do I hate goblins. It still feels really good to beat goblins, even if they're not playing with Muxus. So, props to them for actually playing a goblin deck without Muxus. What we need. The hero we deserve. I think we keep this. This is not the best hand, but not the worst hand we've ever seen. What do we want to see them play? A forest? Does this count as a forest? Nope. Sure doesn't. Oh, okay, okay. Red. Let's play as Guardian Idol since it comes into play tapped. The next turn we actually get to Mind Stone into Blast Zone. Or sorry, Blast Zone, Mind Stone, Mace, Mind Tome. Sounds like a trap rap. Alright, so what's our opponent doing? It doesn't look like much of anything right now. Okay, green. Oh, Uro, okay. I'm not a huge fan of Uro in these decks. I don't really think they add much. I mean, yeah, you get a little bit of ramp going on, but... So what do we want? We want a land. We don't want a Guardian Idol. These lands are just really cool. This is a good idea. Definitely a good idea. These thriving lands are never really gonna understand those. Let's go digging. Yeah, I mean, we're fine. A land's a land at this point. And then we're just gonna go ahead and draw. Alright, 4, 5, 6. so okay, that's fine. That's just gonna enable Blue Sanctum a little bit better. Doesn't really do anything to hurt us, so we're fine with that. I think we're actually going to just take a draw. This doesn't really do anything for us, but I mean, we're essentially just playing to this Ugin. 1, 4, 3. Okay, well, we definitely need to hit, so. Alright, they are tapped out. That is good. Scry. They're keeping that land. We are going to draw. Now we have enough. Alright, -4. Okay. I mean, they're rebuilding. We'll go ahead and take a peek. I feel kind of dirty keeping that, but we're going to. Yeah, we're not going to copy that. They get a couple tokens. I think after we play the second Ugin, it's going to be kind of GG on their end. All the Uros. I mean, I really want to start attacking their land. Nine. So we need 10 to be able to do this, so... Still not gonna copy, but...
My greatest creation.
Oh, hold on. Dirt to dirt. Ooh, I like it. Multicolor, multicolor, multicolor. Seems pretty good. Like I said, start attacking their land. So this is blue, blue, green. Yep, they can't get Uros back. We're good. We are good to go. That was a sweet victory. All right, definitely going for The final boss. Noah. That is a semi-appropriate name for a final boss. No ramp. We're gonna mully mull. We're gonna keep this, and we're gonna put back this engine. Like the other cards in our hand better than that. Okay. always put back Ugin. It's a cleric? Okay, so this is just a cleric deck. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so we definitely want to draw land here. Oof, this is a fast start. Seven, 8, 9, 10. So we could potentially just be at 4. Maybe we die here. I don't know. If we draw land though, we are good, good, good. Need a land. Need a land. We're at 4. Come on, land. One time. Yes. I feel so bad, but so good at the same time. Oh, clerics. Okay, Soul Warden. Let's read this. I mean, we're just -2. We're not even gonna play around. Then Ugin's little brother is gonna come to play. Oh man, that was pretty dominant. Pretty dominant. Why not give the people what they want? A final boss. That's what everybody wants, right? One more game. Opponent goes first. All right, let's see what this hand does. It's just so weird to be playing a big red deck and not play Blood Sun. I want to play Blood Sun in all of my red decks. These are some really cool sleeves. I like them. Why can't I click that? Cute. Alright, so they playing... Oh, okay. Thought we were about to see like a negate or something along those lines. We're just going to play out this giant. I mean, we're just going to kill it. We don't feel like taking 4 damage there. Charmander. Let's see if this resolves. I'd rather this get countered than the Ugin. Okay. More Bone Crushers. All right. What an interesting deck. And then there's absolutely nothing wrong with their plan. They're just playing good old fair Magic. Red spells with cards that do things. Doesn't look like they're trying to do any kind of weird combo or anything. Draw card, discard. Your Gust, okay. Okay. 17. Ooh, light up the stage into light up the stage, maybe? Not a horrible play. Alright, so I think we just slam this, try to hit something good. This is kind of tough. This lets us do some pretty crazy things. Eden Archive gives us a lot of mana. Maze Mind Tome lets us, I think. Yeah, I think we just had to go with that though. No, Ugin. No. Yeah, I think we're just gonna plus. I think they have to go after Ugin. Sprite Dragon, plus attack. Yeah, there's nothing wrong here. Nothing wrong with this at all. Ooh, are they gonna ignore it? There's no way they ignore it. Okay, I was about to say, there's no way they ignore this. That was actually a good pickup for a land. So this will leave us with 4, 3. See here. Could be 1 short. I think Yorion is better. Could bounce that token, but we're not going to. We need to get this damage in. Need to deal damage.
I need a hand, Will.
I really wish we could copy their abilities, because that would be sick. Draw and discard. I mean, we're really just trying to hit either an Anger or a Storm's Wrath. So you have no blocks. Do it to it. Do it to it. We have this blast zone that we can deal with it next turn. Hey, look at that crazy card. Look at this crazy card. Not even gonna bother. That's fine.
With the courage to apply it.
I'm hoping they don't see it. Okay, well, they're still gonna plus minus, or not plus minus, draw card, discard. Yep. Alright, my friend. Oh. That's all she wrote. +3, right? -3. Now you are playing off the top of your deck. Oh, good game. We're gonna start copying Ugin's ability. Get another Hedron. Oh, all the Hedron archives. Must be nice. Oh, they conceded. Okay. Okay. Good game. Good game. Hey everybody, welcome back to the wrap up. And this deck played almost itself. I mean, we went a smooth 8-0. It just seemed like we could not lose a match or a game at all while we were playing. It just seemed like the deck knew we needed lands at certain time, knew we needed bombs at certain times, and it just delivered for us. It's pretty crazy how a 80 card deck can potentially be consistent, or as consistent as it is. And it's crazy to think that you know, this wasn't possible before we even had Yorion even introduced into Ikoria, because you never in a million years would even think to say, oh, you know what, I'm not going to play 60 cards. There's just so many other cards I want to play, so let's play 80 cards instead. So it's really crazy to think about that, because you're essentially adding, in order to go from 60 to 80, you're essentially adding 8 more lands and then 12 non-lands. So, you know, is it worth it to do that? Maybe, but maybe not at the same time. But if you're really trying to do, you know, a deck that has a lot of different synergies, maybe it benefits you at the same time. But overall, I don't really think it does typically. But this Yorion companion that they introduced just made everybody start thinking outside the box and thinking that 80 cards was okay to play. And yeah, it's definitely fun, but in no way do I think that a Yorion deck will ever be the best deck in the format. Maybe there's times where it may appear to be the best deck in the format, but, and I'm not, and please don't, you know, twist my words. I'm not anywhere close to saying that this Yorion deck, I'm saying like other decks, like maybe like an Esper build or a Orzhov build or an Azorius build, something like that. You know, you're never really going to see a mono red or a Boros if you're really considering this to be mono red or Boros or Jeskai, since Yorion is white and blue. But yeah, this, and I'm kind of rambling here, but I'm just so surprised that, again, that an 80 card deck can do something along these lines, and just be, like I said, as consistent as it is. But this deck is super fun. We got to cast Ugin, we got to cast Ulamog, we got to copy abilities with Lithoform Engine, we got to Starve Extinction, we got to Haphazard Bombardment. I mean, we got to do all of the things that our deck wanted to do. Maybe not, we didn't maybe get to do Yorion with Haphazard Bombardment as much as we wanted to, but I mean, it was definitely there to be able to do it if we had gotten the chance. So yeah, I recommend playing this deck. Again, there's a lot of rares and mythics in a deck like this, especially since we're playing 80 instead of 60. So please keep that in mind. But yeah, if you're following along with all of my past videos, you know, Big Red is a fun deck. It's one of my favorite archetypes to play. And if you build the decks that I build, you probably have most of these cards. So at that point, build on, go for it and enjoy it. You could just drop this down to 60, or you could swap the red for blue. It's really going to be up to you. So with that being said, again, huge shout out to our new Patreon, Divided by Zero. Thank you so much for joining that. And a big shout out to all of you all for, you know, helping grow the channel. We are right on the cusp of 5,000. We actually might hit 5,000 before this video goes live. But again, thank you so much to everybody. Look out for something special really soon once we hit 5,000. And again, if you enjoy the channel, please hit that subscribe button, that like button. Please check out all of the cool links down in the description below. Join the Discord, because the Discord is the place where all the cool kids hang out. And also, let me know in the comments you made it to the end of the video. Let me know what you want to see in a future video. So with that being said, everybody, please stay safe, and we will see you next time. Remember, this channel would not exist without such amazing viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for interacting with the channel and helping grow the community. And a very big special thank you to the Patreons listed here for supporting the channel.